Hey everyone, Emily Copeland with Emily Copeland Fitness, and today I want to talk about how to politely say no to unhealthy foods this summer because we are all going to be faced at some party or vacation or an event with friends and family where there's all kinds of unhealthy food, and we've been working really hard to be healthy and to stay on track with our healthy eating and our exercise. And a lot of times these holidays and events we can go overboard, we can get off track, and we find ourselves way farther down the road than we were originally because we gave in to certain things and it just snowballed into others. And so how do you stay on track, but also more importantly, how do you politely say no thank you to someone at a dinner party when they offer you unhealthy foods, or when you're just surrounded by foods that you know would really take you off course with your healthy eating? So let's start. First, you actually have to decide before you get there that you're going to stick with your plan. So make a plan before you get there. You can do one of these tips, or all if you want. But the first tip is to eat beforehand. Now, if this is a party, you can afford to do that, to where it's just, hors d'oeuvres or, just hand foods or whatever. Honestly, eat beforehand. Fill up on something healthy. That way, when you get there, maybe have a bite or two, but find healthy options and don't go overboard. So eat beforehand. Another tip is to just say no thank you. If you're like me and you have friends who are always asking, oh, just eat that piece of cake, or just eat this food, or they're just pestering you about it, just say no thank you and change the subject. You don't have to be rude. You can do it in a polite and nice way. Say no thank you, and you don't have to go into it. Don't feel like you are obligated to explain exactly why you can't eat that food. Just say no thank you, change the subject, move on. Now, if you can't do that, in some instances you won't be able to, but if you can't, then just have a small bite of something, because you may have, your best friend or your grandmother may have made an incredible dessert that they really want you to try. And in that case, I would say, don't say no thank you, just take a bite and tell them how wonderful it is and move on. Don't indulge in an entire slice or an entire piece. Just take a bite, let them know how wonderful it is, and move on politely. Another way you can do this is to find the healthiest food at the table if this is like a dinner party, and fill up on that. Don't feel like you have to have everything on the table. You can enjoy the healthiest food, fill up, and then be able to pass on all of the other things, or just take small bites like I said before, and that way you could say that you tried it but you didn't overdo it or indulge. Another thing too, if you have the opportunity this summer, is to bring your own dish. So if you know you're going to a friend's house or a family party where there's already a lot of different meals or dishes, bring your own dish and make it very healthy. Make it something that you can fill up on when you get there, so you don't have to eat everything on the table. You can eat what you brought and then move on, but fill up on what's healthy. And if you have the opportunity to make the healthy meal and you know all of the ingredients that go into it, that's the best case scenario. So I hope that this helps, because I know for me it's really hard, because you want to eat, everything looks delicious and you really want to eat everything, but you know that it's not beneficial. So go into every party, dinner party, vacation with a plan in place of how you're going to politely say no thank you, to eat well, and to not overindulge if you decide to have a little bit to please somebody who may have made something special for you. So hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up on my Facebook page, Emily Copeland Fitness, and I will talk to you there.